Reminder video on winterizing the pool shed. So I have to hook up the hot water and the cold water drainage hoses. And then we'll basically turn off the feeds to both of those for the actual pool shed there. So that's those two down. And then we'll go up to the top and we'll actually do the opening the valves and let it drain back this way. And if you see down here, we've got a bucket that's actually just the hoses are just draining into. So that's basically how we get this drained out. And then we'll use an air compressor and blow some of the air out. Okay, well the water is off to the house now, or sorry, to the pool shed now, so we'll just open the actual taps and that'll start it draining down below. Just remember you had to open those valves down as well. And we're going to do the toilet as well, so just flush that out, drain the back tank. So same thing again. One more flush, and then what I'm going to do is basically leave that sitting and we'll pour some of the RV plumbing antifreeze into there and get that going for the winter there. The other part is we'll turn this little guy off here so that he's not got any feed to him. And one more thing, leave the shower head at half open so it also creates that place to it. Starts the drain this way, and then we'll make sure this guy's left open as well, so the hose bib itself, and just remove the Y attachment. And then the next piece is basically we have the feeds from the house and coming in here, and we have the hot shower, cold shower, cold from house, hot from house. They're all left open right now, and the decks aren't currently open. We've already done those. So, and what we'll do essentially is we'll go close off those bibs. Now they've had a couple minutes to drain down to the bottom, and that'll clear those lines a little bit. And what I'm going to do is you'll take these pieces off here, which are the caps for the air attachments, like that, and we'll use an air compressor, which is right here, and we're going to use this head on the air compressor, which is just a regular standard car tire head, and we'll essentially just push that down into that guy, onto the bicycle tire as well, and it'll blow air. I'll save you the noise of the compressor running, but that's basically it. So I'll run it that way for a few seconds with the exterior taps open, and then we'll close the tap to the sinks into the shower out there and the hose bib, just so that we get all this stuff pushed down onto the ground, which is what we're really trying to do. Okay, so we'll close these off now, just so it does a better flush down to the basement there, and the same with the outdoor ones as well. See now in the bottom down here there's the water that was from the lines, so we're in a pretty decent shape for having that done now. So I do one more little clear just to make sure we're good up here, get the rest of it out. Same deal, and then basically on the shut-off valves down here, just turn them all off so we don't have any winter accidents with one of those accidentally getting hit and bringing water up to all this highly exposed stuff up there. And then that's the off position. And that's almost it. Now we just basically have to go downstairs and take the remaining hoses off. Might as well pour the antifreeze in while we're talking about it. into the toilet area, so it goes all the way back into the gooseneck. And I just check the back tank is empty as well, so it should be all good. And there's just the stuff we use, RV Plumbing Antifreeze. I forgot to mention that the remaining little bit of water in the actual tank needs to be siphoned as well, so just use a hose and a bucket to siphon that out really quickly. And we'll open these back up just so that they're good for expansion. It's just safer to leave outdoor plumbing open as opposed to closed. So same for this deal as well. And then the final step is just take the hoses off and we're good. There might be a bit of drip here, but it shouldn't be too bad. So you can leave that in for a couple hours if you want to, just to make sure any of the final water drips into the actual pail. But these are left open as well. That's kind of the intention. And the problem is if you leave them open, actually let's not do that, because this gets knocked, it'll spill water out like crazy. So let's just close off the bibs. There we go. And then the final step is to do your outside hose bibs on the house. So that's just a matter of finding the switches for the actual hose bib themselves here. And you'll see right there, it's this guy. You basically just come over here and turn that handle to set the water off there and go out to the hose bib and open it up so it's fully open. And it'll let the rest of it drain. And that's, for this house, there's 4 of those. You have to repeat that 4 times in different places. There you go.